This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP Network.
Welcome to Season 4 of Rush of Fear podcast, where we chat all things Halloween Horror Nights, Universal Orlando's premier scare event. Tonight for episode 10, we will be discussing all the known details about Epic Universe's new land, Dark Universe. So now, let the mayhem begin.
What a rush of fear.
Hi, everybody. I am Michelle. I'm your host for tonight. So excited to delve a little bit deeper into our Dark Universe announcement. Yes, we did discuss this. If you are listeners of UUOP, we did also discuss this earlier this week, but we're going to dive deeper into some of these characters, into some of these references, because, you know, that's what we do over here at Rush of Fear. We do horror. It's our gig. So, but I could not do this alone for sure. With me, I've got Maddy.
Hi. Good morning, I guess.
And if he's done eating his cookie, we also have Kenneth.
We belong dead.
Oh, we belong dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel dead.
We are tired, guys. We are very tired. So if we sound like the living dead, like if we sound like Frankenstein's monster, it's just appropriate for this episode.
Yep.
Also, Michelle, people heard you talk about this on UUOP like 2 weeks ago. Because remember,
Was it
it's
2 weeks
it's
ago?
July 13th, Michelle.
That's
Oh, it's July
right.
13th. We time
Happy July
traveled.
13th, everyone.
Exactly. This is our 13th. So, disclaimer, we recorded 2 episodes back to back. I didn't know which one was going out when. So, yes, you heard me a couple weeks ago. So, you're going to hear a little bit of stuff again, but by now you've probably forgotten it. So, it's all good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect. But we got a lot to talk about actually this episode. I'm so excited. So, Kenneth, why don't you start us off?
Okay, to kick us off, Nicole Wells, senior editor for Universal Orlando Resort, states as the following. All right, and I'm going to read at a normal pace now. Monster Kid, noun, someone who grew up loving all things scary, creepy, and misunderstood, especially the classic Universal monsters. That was not me, by the way. Used in a sentence, Dark Universe, one of the 5 worlds coming to Universal Epic Universe in 2025, is a monster kid's dream. With 2 thrilling attractions, immersive shopping and dining experiences, and more monsters than you can shake a steak at, Dark Universe is where the stories of the Universal monsters come together and come to life. Whether you identify as a monster kid or not, Dark Universe promises pulse-pounding thrills, mysteries shrouded in shadow, and an eerily immersive world to explore, if you dare. It's time to venture into the shadows and unearth everything Dark Universe will have to offer. Grab your torch, a pitchfork, and some garlic, and follow me into the dark. And again, that's Nicole Wells that we're following into the dark, not me.
Mm-hmm.
Or Wills, not Wells. Sorry. Nicole Wills.
I mean, we might be able to follow Kenneth into the dark universe.
I mean, you are
That would
welcome
be-
to follow me. It's just I was quoting
Yeah.
someone else.
I mean, we could do a meetup. We could do a podcast meetup and follow Kenneth into Dark Universe.
Ooh.
I'll show you around. I feel like I already know my way around that land from how many times I've watched that video.
It's so
Right?
good. It's so,
Dude.
so good.
Oh, can't wait. Okay, tell us more, Maddy.
Yes, of course. So next year, Universal, the pioneer of the horror genre, will bring its timeless monsters to the present day with the debut of the Dark Universe. One of the 5 immersive worlds featured at the all-new Universal Epic Universe, opening in 2025. The most mysterious world of Universal Orlando's newest theme park, this captivating new land will envelop guests in a monstrous adventure across various attractions, shops, restaurants, and character meet and greets that will thrill everyone from families to classic monster fans alike. Created by the award-winning Universal creative team in partnership with Universal Pictures, Dark Universe blends the iconic stories of unearthly legends like Dracula, the Wolfman, Frankenstein's monster, the Bride of Frankenstein, and with a new generation of monsters and characters, including Dr. Victoria Frankenstein, the great-great-granddaughter of the infamous Henry Frankenstein, who continued his misguided experiments. As guests venture through Darkmoor, a ravaged village within the Dark Universe, they'll encounter the characters and subjects of those experiments within a first-of-its-kind theme park environment that offers family-friendly fun while also pushing the boundaries on intensity in a way that only Universal could have achieved.
Oh, this is going to be so freaking good.
So for a long time, I was tied. Which of the worlds in Epic Universe am I most excited for? And it was between this and Super Nintendo World. And I officially, Dark Universe has taken the lead. This looks just like too good to be true. Mm-hmm. It's wild.
Yes. I was torn between this and the Wizarding World, but I think now they haven't officially announced the Wizarding World yet, so this could change. But as of right now, this has taken the lead.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I also, just a few notes on this. One, this is for everyone from families to Classic Monster fans alike. That implies that Classic Monster fans do not belong to families, and I take issue with that. Also, it says that it will bring the timeless monsters to the present day with the debut of Dark Universe, and it is the debut, if you forget, like they want you to, the 2017 Mummy starring Tom Cruise, which was part of the Dark Universe and has a Dark Universe logo at the beginning of it, which I loved, but then they abandoned. That was the name of the Universal Monsters shared cinematic universe that they tried to launch with that Mummy movie, and then it was so poorly received and bombed so hard that they abandoned the entire concept after one movie.
That's crazy.
And I really wish that they had at least tried one more and actually make it a horror movie instead of Mission Impossible Mummy.
Mission Impossible Mummy.
But, you know, now we have this.
Now we have a theme park, which, hey, I'm happy about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's dig into some details. Welcome to Darkmoor. Now, we had a big conversation about this at UOP because, of course, Lee and Tracy are British, so they pronounce things very differently than we do over here in America. So, of course, we're all going to say Darkmoor, but they want to say Darkmoor.
Darkmoor?
And Darkmoor.
That's okay. I'm fine with that. I'm not going to say it that way.
Darkmoor.
Because this is America.
Exactly. I'm like, no, this is not only America, but this is in the South. It's going to be Darkmoor.
Hey, this is our July episode. Okay, we pronounce things the American way.
Yes.
4th of July was 9 days ago, and I'm still celebrating by saying Darkmoor.
It's Darkmoor. All right. The journey to Dark Universe begins the moment guests enter its electrifying portal, which harnesses the dark energy of Darkmoor. As guests step foot inside, that same energy will pulsate throughout the entire village and connect at the top of Frankenstein Manor, the towering focal point of Dark Universe. Nestled within the blackened stone walls of the town, guests will embark on unique adventures where they can get made up to look like their favorite monsters, spin through the woods aboard a thrilling family coaster, enjoy unique dining establishments, enter Frankenstein Manor to brave Universal Orlando's most chilling ride ever, and more. Let's talk about our first ride. We've got Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein Experiment, Universal Orlando's most terrifying attraction yet. This state-of-the-art dark ride takes guests deep into the catacombs of Frankenstein Manor, where Dr. Victoria Frankenstein conducts her twisted experiments. In a vain display of her genius, she invites guests into her laboratory to witness a demonstration of her ability to control monsters. But of course, her plans go awry when her attempts to control the most dangerous of monsters, Dracula, fails, unleashing a horde of enraged monsters. Guests are then thrust into an intense ride through the darkness as they try to evade the grasps of the Wolfman, the Mummy, the creature from the Black Lagoon, the brides of Dracula, and others. Woohoo!
Ooh.
Guys, this one seems so freaking good.
Mm-hmm.
The visuals of what they showed in the announcement video or the details video got me more excited for this ride than I thought was possible for anything.
Yes.
I cannot believe how crazy this looks.
Have you guys done the AR experience in the preview store, the preview center?
No, not yet. I'll do it probably on Monday.
I have, but not since they released this video.
Okay, this looks so cool.
When I was there, it already had the bats and the electricity around the peak at the top of the manor, and it had the burning blade on fire in the AR, and then like a bunch of little people. But
but you couldn't see into the building yet,
right? The ride building still said coming soon.
Gotcha. Yeah, so this is the dark ride that's going to take place in that huge building that you can see in the bio was it bio reconstruct or bio construct?
Reconstruct.
Bio reconstruct aerial views. This is going to be so amazing. So just a little background on Victoria Frankenstein. So I don't know, there's probably a lot of you out there like me who have not watched all of the classic movies nor read all of Mary Shelley's works cover to cover. So I did just a little bit of digging on some of these characters and references that we're going to hear in these announcements. So the first one, Dr. Frankenstein, or Dr. Victoria Frankenstein. So the 2007 film Frankenstein introduces Victoria. Instead of making the creature out of corpses, she uses stem cells, intending to use her experiment to save her dying son. The experiment goes wrong, however, and the creature escapes. When Frankenstein catches up with the monster, she comes to love it because it is her only remaining link to her son, who has since died. And that came from Wikipedia. And then I had no idea that this whole Frankenstein stuff had anything to do with the Marvel Universe. Did you, Kenneth?
Well, I don't think that this is going to be pulling from that necessarily.
No, it's not.
I know that like Dracula is in the Marvel Universe. That whole Dracula, you son of a bitch, where's my money or whatever, like the origin of the whole Dracula owes me money meme and joke is from a Moon Knight Marvel comic where Moon Knight is coming to get his money from Dracula. So like the person that Dracula owes money to is Moon Knight, as played by Oscar Isaac in the Marvel Disney Plus series. So these characters are, public domain. Universal made the most well-known versions of them in the movies, but like the original books and stories are in the public domain and can be adapted by anyone. So like the character of Victoria Frankenstein that appears in this, I don't think has anything to do with that 2007 film. I think it's just like a low-hanging fruit to name a female heiress to Dr. Frankenstein, Victoria. Like it's just good to do that.
Well, they're all very similar. Like all of the iterations of Victoria Frankenstein are all very similar. So in the Marvel comics, same thing. She uses a formula created by her great-great-grandfather. In this one, to slow down her aging process, which is why she is able to live so long or look so young. She's also a genius with expertise in biology, microbiology, all kinds of sciences. She's capable of understanding and working centuries-old equipment as well as modern technology. Blah, blah, blah. She is so obviously like a mad scientist, but she's supposed to be trying to make amends for some of her ancestors' horrible deeds. But of course, those go wrong, as always, in the theme park world. So, I mean, no matter where she's popped up in different in different creations, it's all kind of the same idea that she's carrying on her legacy of being a mad scientist. Whether or not she's good by nature but just keeps messing up, or whether or not she's really just doing bad things, I don't know yet. So I guess that remains to be seen.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was really interesting too. I had no idea. I'd never heard her name before this announcement. So I was like, who the heck is Victoria Frankenstein? So interesting to see how much she's popped up out there.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, I did think that they had created her for this. And like,
right.
I think for the purposes of this storyline, I think that they did create her. Like, I don't think she is in any of these characters that we've discussed here. But I guess it's just one of those things where like multiple people can have the same idea in different places at, the same time or at different times. But also at the same time, like there's no way they didn't do the research and see like,
right,
oh, there was a Victoria Frankenstein and this and that.
No, they didn't make up that name for sure. Like they're going off of what they've seen in other things for sure, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't name her, like Linda. Linda Frankenstein. Yeah. Or Henrietta, I guess, if they wanted to go
Henrietta.
on. Yeah, well, because the doctor's name in the movie is Henry.
Oh, that's true.
She shall always be Linda to me now.
That's her middle name.
When I meet her, hello, Linda. Yeah. Just to confuse her, see what she says. Yeah. Oh, dear God. All right, let's talk. So what do you guys think about this ride? Like, it's going to be so freaking good, right?
Yeah, I don't even know what to expect.
The clip. Go ahead, Michelle.
I was going to say, is this a Kuka arm ride or no? This one is the Kuka arm. Okay.
I mean, they haven't like 100% officially outright confirmed that, but I've seen footage of what the the AR shows, and like the vehicle does look like the Kuka arm vehicle, and like in the concept art you can see it, and it's basically the same seating setup as Forbidden Journey. In the video, Greg has a model of the vehicle on his desk, and it looks like the Kuka arm vehicle from Forbidden Journey. Like everything is pointing to that. Yes, that's what this is.
Okay, cool.
The animatronics that they show in the little clips they really only show the Wolfman, but it looks so good.
I really hope. I mean, Universal knows how to do some animatronics lately, so I really, really hope that this is just going to be so good. Yeah.
What would you think? Because they're really emphasizing like this is going to be the scariest ride we've ever done. I don't know that there are really any rides they've done that are scary in that way.
No.
Like they do like roller coasters. If you're scared of those, like, Hulk,
right.
Dr. Doom, those things could be considered scary. But not in this way. Like, what would you even consider any ride that they've ever done scary?
No.
Well,
I mean, as a child, I was scared of Jaws and I was scared of Kong.
Yeah, that's fair. Actually, yeah, you know what? Those two rides might be the scariest rides they had ever done before this.
Yeah.
Jaws was pretty intense.
Yeah, Jaws was. An earthquake, I guess, could be considered intense, like for maybe some people, if like they're scared of that. I don't know.
Yeah, or if they've gone through one.
Yeah.
I know I had like relatives who had survived earthquakes and really didn't like that ride because it was too real for them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible.
What do you think the scariest ride is now? Like, not just at Universal. Like, what's the scariest Disney ride? Dinosaur?
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
That ride's wild. The name really paints a good picture.
Let's see, it's a small world.
It's a small world.
So I've ridden Rise of the Resistance with a child who was afraid of the part where the lightsaber comes down through the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
That scared somebody. And then Krissa, when she was younger, really didn't like the Yetis on either coast, like in Expedition Everest or the Matterhorn. She didn't like those Yetis. Yeah. But yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
So this I guess really is super unique.
Yeah, I guess those Yetis did scare me on Matterhorn just because I knew they were going to be there, but I just didn't know where because I've only ridden that ride twice in my life now. So like every time I saw one, I was like, oh my God, there it is. Like, I think probably the Disco Yeti on Everest is scarier, but I know where he is. So he doesn't scare me anymore, you know?
I would say currently at Universal, the scariest would be Jurassic Park River Adventure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, especially the dark parts.
Yeah. But those animatronics are like so stagnant. So this has got to be better.
Yeah, they need to update the T-Rex to move like this Wolfman. Could you imagine that T-Rex is just like, wow, like moving around like crazy?
Yes. Yep. Well, I'm excited. But I'm also excited about this next one.
Oh, yeah, me too.
So let's move on to Curse of the Werewolf. Deep in the woods that sit on the edge of Darkmoor, guests will find Curse of the Werewolf, a spinning family coaster inspired by the Wolfman. Guests will enter the encampment of the Guild of Mystics, where they'll be greeted by the Maleva, the guild's all-knowing seer and leader, who warns them that they bear the mark of the werewolf. Guests then board a wagon and venture into the forest, racing to escape the werewolves before they become one themselves.
Whoa.
Yeah, so good. So before we dig into the ride itself, let's talk about Maleva. So I was like, this has to be something. They couldn't have Did they make this up? I don't know. So I found on the interwebs, Maleva was an old Romani woman who traveled with her caravan in 1941. Her son Bella, who worked as a fortune teller, was a werewolf, and Maleva was charged with not only keeping others safe, but keeping him safe as well. Bella, her son, was killed by an aristocrat, Larry Talbot, who beat him to death with a silver-tipped walking stick. Maleva approached Larry Talbot and explained to him how her son was a werewolf. She further illustrated that anyone who survives being bitten by a werewolf would in turn become a werewolf themselves. Well, as Maleva warned, Larry Talbot transformed into a werewolf, and she knew that he would continue to suffer this curse just as Bella did. Talbot begged Maleva to help him to either cure him of his lycanthropy, or, failing that, find a way to end his life forever. Maleva told him about a man named Dr. Frankenstein, whose knowledge of science might help him where occultism and superstition failed. So then it just goes on to talk about how Frankenstein was already dead, so they went to the castle and tried to figure out how to cure himself. And Maleva was just kind of there helping him, keeping vigil over the work, and continuing to warn and try to keep the villagers safe. So that is who Maleva is, which makes sense with her role in this ride.
Yeah, she's always. Well, in the original Wolfman movie from 1941, she's like portrayed more as an old woman, and in this she's younger, which I think is an interesting take. And it sounds like this plot that you've copied here is combining the Wolfman with Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman, which is a movie I have not seen, but I own it, and maybe I'll put that on mute in the background of us recording this episode. But
well,
yeah,
in this story, when they tried to go to Dr. Frankenstein, he was already dead. So
yeah,
that was a dead end. But yeah, so she's a seer, a leader. She warns in the ride. She's warning them that they bear the mark of the werewolf. So that's pretty much her job. So that is the background of Maleva.
So fun.
So I'm picturing this ride itself to be kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind over at Epcot.
You think so? How so?
with like this because of the spinning aspect of the cars.
Oh, okay. I think it's going to be less story focused because most of it is outside.
Oh yeah, of course. But I mean, as far as like the ride structure itself, which I hope is true because that's my favorite roller coaster ever.
I'm imagining something closer to Cobra's Curse at Busch Gardens, Tampa.
Yeah, done that one.
It's pretty fun. I like that one.
That's a good one.
Which I think also is like, it's going to be one of the tamer roller coasters in the park. It doesn't look that intense. It just looks like the theming is going to really make it fun.
Yeah, I mean, it does. It pins itself as a family coaster, so.
Yeah.
And you said it was outside?
Most of it is, yeah.
That's crazy. So maybe it'll be something like Hagrid's, where you go inside outside, but with that other, like the Guardians car.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the Guardians. So I think the Guardians car is like very specific about where it's turning you. And I think this one is more just free. Like,
oh, you think?
I think so. Because that's how Cobra's Curse is at Busch Gardens. Like, I don't think that it's necessarily going to be like, because if you look on the concept art, the seats are like back to back, kind of like Toy Story Mania style. Like, not everyone isn't facing the same way. You're like, it's two facing one direction, and then the other two are facing opposite directions. So like they're back to back to each other, and then like that whole unit spins, and then there's like several of those making up the train of the roller coaster. So like if there were specific things they were trying to show you, only half the passengers would be able to see it.
That's true. That's a good analysis there. I didn't even think of that. But I've never ridden I haven't been to Busch Gardens since I was a child, so.
Cobra's Curse is so good.
Is it?
Yeah, Cobra's Curse and Cheetah Hunt are like the most recent like home runs. Well, I haven't been on Iron Gwazi, so by all accounts, that's awesome. I need to go back there. But yeah, I think it's going to be a lot closer to something like Slinky Dog, maybe, but like just themed different. Like I think it's going to be. I wouldn't set your expectations at Guardians of the Galaxy if I were you. Because I think that it will. I don't think it's going to be similar to that in almost any way.
But not Slinky Dog. I mean, Slinky's not bad, but not for this land.
That's
I mean,
fair.
I don't know.
It is pretty tame.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. We don't know how thrilling it's going to be, but I just know, like, just looking at it from the model and like what we can see of the track from BioReconstruct, like it just kind of seems like it's not going to be that intense. Like I do think that this is focused more on like the family element, because I think the other ride is going to be like distinctly not family friendly, so they need a roller coaster here that like the kids can ride and it's not going to be horrifying.
They need a hippogriff.
Exactly. Yes, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be Hippogriff Plus.
I'd rather have Slinky than Hippogriff if that matters. God.
Well, split the difference between those two, and maybe we'll get this. I don't know.
You kind of bummed me out, Kenneth. I was hoping it was going to be a little bit more fun.
Hey, better be bummed now than bummed getting off the ride when it's not Guardians of the Galaxy.
Fair.
I guess. Wah, wah.
Womp womp.
I'm sorry, Michelle.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go take a break so that I can cry. Let's hear from our sponsors.
Okay.
I wish to go to Walt Disney World.
When you wish upon a star.
The cliff creak and the tombstones quake.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Where can our vacation wizards take you? Just tap the port key at portkeyvacations.com and let the magic begin.
Okay, I'm back.
How are you
Kenneth,
feeling now?
I'm okay, but I'm gonna let you talk now, and it better put me in a better mood than the last thing you said.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, if it helps, there's the Darkmoor monster makeup experience where guests of all ages can become fashionably monstrous as they don elaborate face paint and temporary tattoos at Darkmoor monster makeup experience. Is that good?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like makeup. I like monsters.
Do you like temporary tattoos?
I like real tattoos.
Do you have real tattoos?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I have a lot of them.
I didn't know that.
A lot.
Oh, okay.
What? Have you even looked at me, Kenneth?
No.
Apparently not.
Never.
Maybe. Yeah, I've never noticed. Anyway.
Okay.
Here at this monster makeup experience, monster makers have converted Dr. Pretorius's infamous old lab into a parlor to continue the spirit of his demented experiments. And skilled artisans use their talents to transform guests' outer appearances so they can showcase their fandom for the Universal monsters. And for anyone who doesn't know, Dr. Pretorius is the doctor who creates the Bride of Frankenstein in that movie. Because Dr. Henry Frankenstein dies in the original film, but every Frankenstein movie has some new doctor who comes along and is like, hey, let me do this too. And is, just rinse and repeat over and over.
Yeah, I found a little bit on him too. Dr. Septimus Pretorius is a fictional character who appears in the Universal film Bride of Frankenstein in 1935. He's the main antagonist. Dr. Pretorius is a renegade mad scientist who persuades Henry Frankenstein to resume his experiments with bringing dead flesh to life. An amoral
I thought Henry
egomaniac.
died in the first one.
Oh, an amoral
No,
egomaniac.
the monster. That's who it is. Sorry, go ahead.
The monster dies?
He tries to kill the monster, and at the end of that movie, we're supposed to believe that the monster is dead, but then they were like, hey, that was a hit, so then he's not dead in the second one.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so Pretorius is an amoral egomaniac. He has no regard for human life or ethics and cares only for his own prestige as a scientist. Sounds like a great, upstanding guy.
Boo, hiss.
Yeah.
Boo.
Boo, hiss.
Boo hiss.
So let's give him his own makeup show or makeup experience and a store.
No, it's abandoned. It's his abandoned lab.
It's his abandoned lab.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did this makeup thing do well when it was in the Five and Dime? Like, was it busy? I don't know if I just wasn't going enough to notice if people had the face paint on, but I think
it was.
Was it? I didn't really know.
I don't know.
Face
according to our UUOP
source.
sources, it was, even with like the price point, it was pretty popular.
That's so weird. You don't see face painting things busy anymore. Like, kids don't get their face painted as much as they did when I was a kid.
I feel like when I'm in the park, I do see a lot of kids with their faces painted. Not like all over the place, but I feel like I see one almost every time I go. While the monster makeup thing was open, I don't remember seeing anyone with that on.
Yeah.
But every now and then I'll see a kid and I'm like, hey, that person's a tiger. Or that person has sparkly butterfly stuff on their face.
Hey, that person's a tiger.
It is, if you really think about it, though, it's such a weird concept. You're just paying a random person you don't know to touch your kid's face and paint stuff on it. Huh?
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, the weird thing to me...
Go ahead.
Oh, the weird thing to me is that, if you get your face painted, you can't even see it.
Yeah.
So, why?
It's so
because
silly.
everybody else can see it, and then you see it when you get back to the hotel at night, and it's all smeared all over the place. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
If I was going to go to a face painting, I would have my friend get the face paint that I want, and then I'll get the face paint that they want, and that way we can see the paint we like on each other's faces.
That's not a bad idea. So hear me out. Hear me out, guys. Here is what I'm picturing this to be, because they've called it an experience, and because it's got its own building and storyline. I think this is going to be more of a monster version of Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique.
Oh yeah.
So
definitely.
It's so funny.
Yeah, so Maddie, you probably have not done Bibbidi Bobbidi, but I know you know about it. That thing has been around for freaking ever, and it is still to this day just as difficult to get a reservation for it as it was in its inception.
Yeah.
And now I know it's princessy, and that's different than monsters. But here's the other catch. Bibbidi Bobbidi is only for kids. Like you can only, there was a time where you could go as an adult, but now it's only kids. I think this is going to be for anyone. So I think adults will be able to go in here.
Oh, yeah.
And which, if that's the case, it will be super popular. And if it actually is like an experience and it's not just like the face painting that you can get from Joe Schmo in one of those little booths, you know, in the middle of the park, like maybe they'll actually put like prosthetics on, not like full on prosthetics, but I mean like for the Wolfman, they might put like some fake sideburns on you or give you like fake teeth or like if it's really an experience, I think they're going to step it up a bit.
Yeah, I could see that.
Right. And then like with Bibbidi Bobbidi, they actually have like 3 different packages that you can buy. They have like the super basic one, and then you can go all the way up where it includes like a costume.
Yeah.
I mean, get this. If you can buy like the full on costume for Wolfman and like with like claws too, or like Dracula's cape and like fangs. And I mean, if you can like full on go monster, I'm here for it. I will be one of the first ones in there.
But how will we like allow them walking around the park?
Why not?
Why not?
I don't know. Cause I mean, it's kind of like the thing of adults not being able to dress like characters at Disney because we don't want them like impersonating. And now
I don't think they'll make it that good. I mean, it'll obviously be face paint, not like
maybe only little kids can get the costumes, and adults can just get the face paint. Because I could see that. Because if they're gonna have meet and greets with the monsters, then they're like, you can't be dressed like the monsters that we have.
Yeah, but like,
meeting.
Let's think Wolfman. I mean, they're not going to like do the Wolfman face paint on the real character. Like the real character will have like some type of prosthetics on that makes that it's not just face paint.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think there'll be a pretty distinct difference between like the actual character versus just people going through this experience. They'll somehow make it obvious, but yeah. I'm just really hoping because they're going like all out on this with a building and story and everything that they're really going to do it. And it's not literally just like you walk in and 10 minutes later you got, you know, a white face with blood dripping from your lips like Dracula, because that would be really stupid.
I just love the idea of like being at the Atlantic restaurant in Celestial Park and like a 4-foot little Wolfman walks in.
Yes.
To get a table with his family, you know?
Would that not be the cutest?
It would be awesome. I love it.
All these little wolf babies just running around.
Wolf babies.
Little Draculas.
Yeah. You're over on the Yoshi ride or you're like looking up at the Yoshi ride and there's a Yoshi that's just got a creature from the Black Lagoon sitting in it.
Oh yes. My God. Okay, so real question. If we all go and do this, what monster are you going to be?
I think I would want to see what they are and base it on that. Because like I've been Dracula, I've been a vampire before, so I think I would want to do something else. But I would want to see what the options are and how elaborate are they.
But if any of them are your choice and you know that they're going to do it right, which one would you choose?
The Invisible Man, I think.
Oh, how would they even do that? That's hilarious. Here, just cover up in this cloak.
Yeah.
What about you, Maddie? Who would you be?
Oh, goodness. The creature from the Black Lagoon, I think, would be really fun because you get to be green.
Yes.
And that would be interesting. And then the Bride of Frankenstein, because I feel like it's going to be like really pretty classic makeup.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder
maybe the Bride of Frankenstein.
I wonder if they're going to have like more ladies for the ladies to be.
Yeah.
You know, or like, okay, it's like most of the monsters are male, and then there's the bride is really the only female one. But I wonder if they'll have like, okay, there's a Dracula for his and hers. There's like a Wolfman for his and hers. Like anybody can kind of. It's not the same Wolfman that you'll be if you're a lady. You know, like they have like a specific one.
I think I would either want to be the bride of Frankenstein, although I don't know that I would want to wear like that, like a really tall wig, or like have my hair up like that. I don't know. Or a bride of Dracula, because I really like vampires. And if a vampire came to me today and was like, "Hey, let me bite you and turn you," I'd be like, "Okay, which side of my neck would you like?" Like I love vampires. 100%. So that, or
confirmed, Michelle is a Twilight stan.
Yeah.
Are you a lefty or a righty? Which one? Or I also think it'd be fun to be a Wolfman. Like if they were going to put like little hairy sideburns on my face, I think that'd be fun too.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the shirt that had Michelle's quote about she likes a house? What was it? It was like, I like a
wet house.
A wet house. That's what it is. I like a wet.
I forgot about that one.
The Michelle quotes line of merchandise. There's I like a wet house, and there's which side of my neck would you like to bite?
Are you a lefty or a righty? Oh my God.
That sounds legit. Let's do it.
I hope also on the same line of like, I hope that there's, you know, a Dracula for girls to be. And I hope there's a creature of the Black Lagoon for women to be. I hope there's also the bro of Frankenstein. So like I could be that, like the male version of the bride, you know?
The husband of Frankenstein?
No, the bro of Frankenstein. He's it's like the bride, but male presenting, you know?
Okay.
Like he's got a short haircut with the white streaks.
Oh.
And he wears like a cool white outfit, you know?
I see.
Maybe they're just all androgynous. They're just all...
Yeah. Androgynous. She's one of the monsters too. Victoria Frankenstein's friend. And androgynous.
Androgynous.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm crying. Oh, it's the funniest thing I've heard all day. I've had a very long day. Wow, that's so funny.
I think we've talked about this makeup thing just about as long as UUOP did. Like, it's unreal how much conversation this experience has brought up.
That's
so funny.
Well, speaking of meeting monsters, you can meet the monsters. Yay! There's always someone or something looming in the shadows of Dark Universe, including monsters who are eager to meet and greet everyone from kids to adults, including Dr. Victoria Frankenstein's monster and the alluring Bride of Frankenstein. Guests will also encounter other unusual inhabitants roaming the eerie village, including Victoria Frankenstein's servant Igor, the Invisible Man, an eccentric monster hunter, and a talented musician who regales guests with songs and tales of the classic Universal Monsters stories.
Oh, I'm so excited about that last one.
Me too. I'm very interested to see what those songs are.
Mm-hmm. It's just going to be a bard. It's just a roaming bard.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing.
I actually think it is.
Yeah. That's funny.
I need to learn the mandolin.
Yeah. Be like Chris Pine in the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they are hiring for Epic Universe, Kenneth.
Oh, I saw all those auditions when they posted, and it said,
Would you give up your job to become the bard of Dark Universe?
Possibly.
Seems pretty cool.
Yeah. If they got full-time hours.
What do you do for a living? Oh, I sing about monsters. all day.
Yeah.
I already
Dark
do that
Universe.
sometimes, actually.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
fair.
Check
I
out
mean, it just
Pangolin
seems like
presents
it
The
fits.
Family Ghouls.
Yep.
True.
Perfect.
It's like the Galactic Star Cruiser. They're singing about Star Wars. Like Gaia, she was just singing about Star Wars.
What was she like? I never heard any of her songs. What were they about, really?
I don't know the like storyline of each of them. I'm assuming it's like stories of the myths and legends and things. But she was more poppy, but it was poppy in the sense of like if you remix the Ewok song from the end of Return of the Jedi, where it's not really words,
Right.
but it was poppy, and that's Gaia.
She had a pop cover of Yub Nub.
Yeah. Yep. That's it. Yeah. She was cool though. She was cool.
So are we going to be able to actually like meet the Invisible Man, like stand and take a picture with him?
It really sounds like it.
Right? That's how?
They'll probably have him wrapped up in bandages like he is in the movie.
Yeah, he's in his robe and bandages and pajama pants like he wears when he's hiding his invisibility.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite monster movie. It's really wacky.
That's really funny. I can't wait. And it also sounds like these guys are just going to kind of be roaming around instead of like having stationary meet and greet areas, which I love. That's one of the things I love so much about Disneyland and like Avengers Campus over at California Adventure, because those characters at Disneyland too just kind of appear out of nowhere. They're just kind of part of the crowd.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're like walking and you're like, hey, yo, what's up, Spider-Man? He's like right next to you. And it's the coolest thing ever.
It's like My Land. It's like Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Although I will say sometimes at Disneyland specifically, it can be frustrating at Avengers Campus, the extent to which they try to maintain that like spontaneity of it, where like if you ask, for example, my first trip to Disneyland, we were there on the day of our flight. We moved our flight to like 10 p.m. So we could go to Disneyland one more day on that day. And the other day we spent in California Adventure, it was the one day in 90 years that California had a hurricane. So there were no characters out because it was raining all day. So that's why we added the other day to go back. And so we're there and we're like, hey, we are trying to meet like Loki or whoever. I don't remember who it was. And we're like, what time will Loki be out? Or like, will be out today? And like all of the attendants are like, oh, he just kind of pops out whenever he's ready, like whenever he feels like it. And we're like, yeah, but like can
for
you
real.
give us a time, like when he's going to be? And they're like, he'll be around. And we're like, we have to leave at 4:00 to catch our flight. Will we be able to see Loki today? And they're like, no, I'm sorry. No, you're not going to be able to. We're like, okay, thank you. That's all we needed to know. Bye.
Right. Yeah.
Goodness. Character integrity.
I loved it though. When I was there a couple of years ago, it was like all of a sudden there was Black Widow. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, Natasha. She was like, trying to hide and do cool things. And then like up at the top, there was the Moon Knight. Why does that sound weird to me? Yeah. Just up on top of the building. I mean, it was just so cool. So I really am looking forward to that being the case here, because we don't really see a whole lot of characters just roaming around at Universal parks.
You do on Hollywood here in Orlando, like Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah,
he's Doc Brown. They roam around.
Yeah.
Betty
right
Boop.
there.
Betty Boop. You can't get her to stay in one place. She's always wandering all over the place. Also, I thought about this yesterday, and it's funny to me that Moon Knight has come up twice in this episode. Moon Knight is the opposite of Sunday.
Oh.
And I'll leave you with that.
Wow.
That's funny.
That's something to ponder.
Yeah, think about that.
Goodness gracious.
Okay.
Well, as you
Let's
ponder
think about that while you tell us about food. Yeah.
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 Guests can also sink their teeth into delicious fare and shop at all new merchandise and apparel locations during their visit to Dark Universe at highly themed dining and retail locations, including Das Steakhouse, Darkmoor's most ominous. What?
I'm applauding that name.
Oh.
I give that a standing ovation.
Yeah, it's so good. Darkmoor's most ominous restaurant. This establishment is a dining hall run by vampire familiars who size up unsuspecting patrons to be part of the vampire's feast. Surrounded by artwork and artifacts detailing the history of the village's creatures of the night, guests can enjoy a menu of kebabs, burgers, sandwiches, and more. Nom, 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 nom.
Okay, so why is the first thing on the menu not steaks?
Fair.
Right?
Maybe it's like steak kebabs and steak burgers.
Yeah, because in all of the other, like in the video at least, they don't call them kebabs. They call them steaks on steaks.
Okay.
Yeah. I imagine Michelle sitting in this restaurant and just like putting salt on her neck and being like, "Hey guys, just come on over. I'm here." Like putting some nice like honey glaze on the side of her neck that she's offering up. A vinaigrette. Guys, it's tender for you.
I'm AB. I'm AB. Do you prefer? Do you prefer AB? Maybe O negative? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Are you sure you want us to bite you? I'm AB positive.
Kenneth.
Oh goodness.
I stole that joke from Bruce Almighty. I can't take credit.
I'm so gonna wear a t-shirt in there my first time that says, "Which side of my neck do you prefer to bite?"
Yeah.
Goodness.
Left or right? I can't wait. Das Steakhouse sounds so marvelous.
Yeah.
I wonder how into this. Yeah. I wonder how into the storylining the servers are going to be of like being familiars. You know,
dude, they better
like,
be in character.
Yeah. This one, I feel like more than any other world in Dark Universe, like the team members that are working really need to support the storylining of it.
Yes.
The way that like Galaxy's Edge was when it opened. I don't know if it still is. I don't ever get greeted with bright suns anymore.
Oh, I love saying bright suns.
Me too. I remember being there like 2 weeks after Galaxy's Edge opened and being like, I swear to God, if anybody tells me good morning, I'm gonna be like, it was until you just brought me back to Earth.
Yeah.
I'm on Batu. We say bright suns here.
At the rides, I feel like we do a really good job of like theming in a really small way. So like your bags, we're never going to say take off your bags. We're going to say take off your cargo, or like transports for ECVs or wheelchairs, or I always say like younglings. I'm like, hi youngling, can I like bring you over for a height check? Yada, yada, yada. So
yeah. I definitely think those are easier to casually drop in, but like saying bright suns until the spires and rising moons and stuff, like it's just hard to remember to say that. Even for myself, who like I really go out of my way to try to say it, and like if I interact with anyone, I'll end it with like, all right, thank you so much, to the spires.
Yeah.
And like it always catches them off guard. They're always like, oh yeah, to the spires. Back at you.
Yeah.
You too.
It's so cute.
I really hope that the team members at Das Steakhouse really like stay in character, because I think that would be so fun. So fun.
Yeah.
They just got to hire all the weirdos, all the like the people that you're like, I'm not sure about this person. Cool, you work at Das Steakhouse.
Right?
Your job is to be a vampire familiar, and you got to really creep people out. There you go. Go for it. Have fun.
Yes.
Make sure people get their food.
Goodness.
I love it, because there's a couple of
clean.
places still at Disney. There's what's it called? 50s Primetime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where they really like still do that, where they kind of like the moms that get on to you at dinner. That's really fun.
Yeah.
And then over at Skipper Canteen by the Jungle Cruise, they also are supposed to be like the skippers. Skipper's Canteen. Yeah, so they like do stupid jokes and stuff with you and stay in character the whole time you're there. So, I mean, it's being done in the area. So I really hope this is something that Universal, and I've said this so many times over the past decade of really digging my teeth into Universal. I really wish that they would do more of these types of experiences that are super, super immersive, like from beginning to end, with character meals and things like that. And I just think that this is a super good opportunity for them to do that. And I hope they don't drop the ball on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yep.
That's fair. Well, our second restaurant is the Burning Blade Tavern. Despite the blades of the windmill still smoldering and flaming periodically, Darkmoor's monster hunters have transformed this old fiery mill into their favorite hangout. While enjoying a menu of burgers, wings, bratwurst, pretzels, and specialty beverages, guests will hear the stories of the infamous hounds, boastful hunters from beyond Darkmoor, all while surrounded by an immersive display of the monster heads they consider their trophies.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So once again,
this is going to be the coolest place.
Is it quick service? Are you paying specialty prices? Like it's a scare actor dining, but it's just a actor dining? Like what? I can't tell.
This sounds more like a quick service option for me. Das Steakhouse sounds like the sit down in the area, and this one sounds like the quick service.
Really?
I feel like, and maybe I'm being unrealistic, I feel like this is actually just like a bar with open seating.
Oh.
Like, I don't know.
And
I'm trying to think of any example.
The boastful hounds are like the bartenders?
No, I think they might just be actors that are walking around.
But that's so crazy that you can just walk into a bar and not pay a premium price for a character walking around.
I guess so. I'm trying to think of any example in the two Universal parks, at least, of like a bar that doesn't have a separate area that is the restaurant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like Finnegan's has the bar, but you can't like sit in the bar and eat there.
No. And like Oga's Cantina, recently they've been having stormtroopers walk in every like 30-ish minutes or so. But they walk in, they do one lap, and then they walk out.
Yeah, I wonder if it'll be kind of like Oga's, like similar setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're serving like burgers too. Burgers, wings. Like those things take time to cook.
I feel like it's going to be sit down and you're going to pay like character dining prices.
See, I don't know that there's going to be characters walking around though.
It's just the hunters.
Well, all it says here is guests will hear stories of the infamous hounds. It doesn't say we're going to hear from the infamous hounds. So maybe
who's
it's
telling
us?
us?
Maybe it's just on like instead of music, we're hearing talking. We're hearing stories.
Maybe.
Oh, I hope it's not that.
Yeah, me neither. The other way is so much cooler.
I know, but I really can't picture them having two sit-down restaurants in one portal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you say sit down, you mean like the server comes to your table and takes your order like that?
Yeah. I think this is more of like a quick service where you do mobile ordering and sit down near your table.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I do like this. To me, is more appealing than the Das Steakhouse in terms of just like the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like being in that burning blade, it just sounds very, very cool. Like cozy. This is probably where I'll want to hang out more, like most of the time.
Yeah, it does look very cool.
Yeah. We also have DeLacy's Cottage. Near Frankenstein Manor sits DeLacy's Cottage food stand, where the original Frankenstein's monster once received sustenance and friendship. Here, guests can find a variety of snacks and cool treats like cinnamon bread, ice cream, twisted taters, and more. Twisted taters. How funny is that?
Yeah, I do like that. They're really speaking to the HHN audience with this one.
And then a lot of people are saying cinnamon bread is something that is popular at Dollyland.
Dollywood?
Dollywood?
Yes.
Oh.
Like
I didn't know that.
they have a cinnamon bread over there that everybody raves about. And so people are wondering on the Twitter if this cinnamon bread is going to be anything like that one.
Interesting.
If they want this DeLacy's Cottage to be really authentic to the movie, they also need to sell wine and cigars. Because that's what DeLacy gives Frankenstein's monster when he's there.
Yeah, so background on DeLacy. I'm sure Kenneth can interject, but just really briefly. So the DeLacy family is found in volume 2 of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Though the family and the monster have minimum interaction, they play a major role in the monster's development as a character. As the monster wanders the countryside to escape the wrath of the first town he discovers, he builds a small dwelling to view the outside world from a distance. He comes to study a poor peasant family. The monster learns that the leader of the family is a blind man named DeLacy. So through him observing this family from afar, he learns a lot of like human characteristics. Is that correct, Kenneth?
Yes.
Right. And this is also where he learns like some language and things like that. So I guess that is why it says where the original Frankenstein's monster once received sustenance and friendship. That was a really funny like verbiage to me when I first read it. I was like, oh, okay.
It is. Sustenance was wine and a cigar.
Yeah.
And then, you know, of course, in the first movie, the monster is very scared of fire, and DeLacy lights a cigar for him, and he sees the fire and he freaks out. But then DeLacy assures him, no, it's good. The smoke is good. And then you get Frankenstein smoking a cigar and saying, oh, good, good. And then the same thing when he drinks the wine. I think he learns the word friend. It's kind of where he learns to talk. He learns civility from DeLacy in a very, very strange scene that now we get to go there and buy snacks.
Interesting.
But I love that they have this represented.
Right. Like when I first read all this, I was like, what the heck? Where did they get all these names and things? So now it makes a little bit more sense.
They're all from the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
And from the books.
Cool. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Also, it would not be a theme park land if there were not stores to buy shit. So...
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Guests can take home a piece of the immortal world of Dark Universe with commemorative merchandise and mementos from retail locations like Pretorius's Scientific Oddities. To prepare for the electrifying chills. Oh, wait. Nope, that's something else. Okay. So, yes. Pretorius's Scientific Oddities. Any more discussion on that?
No.
They're going to sell things. Oh, yes, I do have things to say about this, actually. So if you remember in our episode about reacting to the announcement of Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah.
Frozen Empire.
The moment you've all been waiting for.
Yes, I know you've all been on pins and needles waiting for Hat Talk. So this is where I'm sure they will have the same merchandise and more, but the same merchandise that's in the Epic Universe Preview Center that has some Dark Universe stuff, some Dark Universe merch. And that Preview Center opened before this announcement video for Dark Universe was posted. And... you know, at the time I was like, I'm excited for Dark Universe, but like, I don't love any of this merchandise, so I don't really care about this. And then after this video got posted and how it skyrocketed to being far and away my number one most anticipated part of this park, it makes me really mad that this merchandise is no good. Like, I really don't like any of the Dark Universe merchandise. I think it's really ugly.
I do
and
too.
I want to wear a Dark Universe hat, but it looks stupid.
I agree. It's so plain.
It's like blue lightning-ish stuff, right?
Yeah, but really more than the blue lightning, I'm okay with that a little bit more. But like the way that they have the silhouetted monsters on all the art, like I don't love that design. Like I think it's good for a poster. Like I think it's good artwork in general, but like I don't like it on a t-shirt or on a hat.
Right.
Or like I think I like the hoodie, the Dark Universe hoodie. But I'm looking up a piece of artwork from a band called Operation Ivy, who has this famous album cover that I'm sharing with the both of you, because whenever I saw the Frankenstein like silhouette that's on the hat and the what's it called, the ornament, the Christmas ornament that they have in the store, all I see is this Operation Ivy guy. Sending it in the text thread now. Like, look at this and tell me. I don't know if you remember the Frankenstein merch. Do you remember it?
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't remember it. Yeah.
I'm looking up the Dark Universe hat. Dang it, where is it? It's really more on the ornament. Let me look up this ornament. Anyway, the hat talk. I don't like the hat. This Dark Universe hat sucks. I think most of the merch at the Dark Universe section of this is not that good. I found the ornament. This is straight up Operation Ivy. Like, exactly. It's really weird how exactly it's this same silhouette. That's really weird. If this, yeah, here it is. Tell me that's not the same thing.
It is.
Oh.
He's scary.
Yeah, it's ugh.
Yeah, I really wish the merch was better, because I want to get some Dark Universe merch and show the world how excited I am about it, but this merch does not get me excited.
No, it's not
like,
worth it if
looks
it's not
like
cute.
I could have made this in Canva myself.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also hope that whenever the park opens, whenever we're actually in the Dark Universe, they have more merchandise that maybe I will respond better to.
Yeah. One can hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of the preview center, so to prepare for the electrifying chills and thrills that await in Dark Universe, guests can now purchase a variety of new merchandise themed to the new land, if you like it more than Kenneth does, including apparel, accessories, and more. The collection is available for a limited time and can be purchased at the Universal Epic Universe Preview Center in Universal City Walk and on shop.universalorlando.com. Stay tuned for more details about Universal Epic Universe, which will be revealed in the months ahead. For more information about Epic, just visit www.universalorlando.com/Epic Universe, or just follow us on social media because we are announcing it all too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this isn't actually Halloween Horror Nights related, this whole episode. But the fact that there is a theme park land coming that is all about Universal monsters, like, it's not Halloween Horror Nights. It's all year horror all day.
Yeah.
Forever.
And ever.
This is just
Amen.
here. And I really hope it speaks to that scary element of Horror Nights that we love. But this is a place that is for us for the rest of the year, when we're in between HHN seasons, we can come here to the Dark Universe and feel right at home.
Yeah.
And cure
I
our
love
Weird
post
selves.
seasonal depression.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's one when we're talking about lands. Here's one for all the other times.
Yep. This is
Yeah.
where Russia Fear meetups will always take place outside of HHN, I think.
In Das Steakhouse.
Let's meet
for
up
sure.
at the Burning Blade Tavern, guys.
Yeah, let's go get bit. Let's offer our necks.
Let's go get bit at the steakhouse, yo.
Let's have a bite. Receiving and giving.
Oh my God.
Get bit this summer.
Get bit. The steakhouse.
Yeah.
Get a bite and get bit.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Oh, we really need to go to bed.
This is great. Anyway, I think that'll do it for this episode. Thanks again for listening, everybody, and we hope to see you soon in the fog, which there's also going to be fog in Dark Universe. Oh my gosh. Until next time, for more content, be sure to check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/RushOfFear and follow us on Instagram and Twitter at RushOfFearPod.
Yeah, for more general Universal Orlando Resort news, check out our friends and UUOP Network hosts over at the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, wherever podcasts can be found. And check out our sister podcast, that's going to be the Theme Park Duo and the Taste of Universal. Also be sure to listen to what I'm assuming at this point, because it's the 13th of July when you're listening to this, the first episode of the UUOP Network podcast will have been released by this time.
Yeah.
I believe it releases Monday for us in the past. But yeah, it was super fun. It was myself from Russia Fear. It was Lee from the UUOP. It was Kelly from the Taste of Universal and Gabe from the Theme Park Duo. And we had a great time.
Fun.
Yeah, we were on the phone for like
announcement.
Oh,
go ahead.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
we
go
were on
ahead.
the phone for like 4 hours. So it was
Oh my gosh.
Lee had a lot. Yeah, Lee had a lot to edit, but I am so excited.
Oh my
Yay.
gosh. Well, I have another quick little teaser announcement. So there's going to be another podcast joining our network, and it might just have to do with the House of Mouse, because that is kind of underrepresented at UUOP. So yeah, Port Key Vacations has my team. I'm not going to be on it, but my team is doing a Disney podcast for our network.
Yay!
Yay! Yeah, it's going to be
Wow.
called Port Key Passport, and it should also be coming out very soon. If not, maybe even before this one drops on the 13th. We shall see. But if not, listen for it, because it's going to be coming soon. I'm so excited.
Yay! New
This
friends,
network is
new
growing so
friends.
fast.
I know.
So much going on. It's so cool.
Yay. Well, yeah, there is so much going on because we still have our listener submission out and live. So if you would like to be a part of any upcoming Rush of Fear episodes, please send an email to rushofear21@gmail.com with an audio recording telling us your favorite HHN house, your favorite HHN scare zone, and also your favorite HHN overall memory that you might have of going to the event. It's going to be added into some tallies, and you're also going to be heard in the end of every outro for the episodes. So we'd love to hear from you.
And
Yeah.
leave your name.
And
Don't
leave your
forget to tell
name.
us what your name is.
Unless you just want to be anonymous. I mean, I guess you can.
I guess that's
You
true.
could if you want
It's not
to.
as fun.
Make up a
Yeah.
fake name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Linda.
Linda. Androgynous.
Androgynous and Linda. Someone make a t-shirt.
You can also be androgynous on my Port Key Vacations commercial, because I don't need your name. All I need you to do is send in an audio recording of you saying, "I wish to go," and then fill in the blank. It could be anywhere. Super short, super sweet, super quick. Just do that. Send it to podcast at uuopodcast.com. And your very own commercial, will magically appear in an episode of both Rush of Fear and UUOP.
Yay!
Fun times. Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And don't forget about our merch storefront at tpublic.com. There's lots of cool stuff on there, and there will be more stuff coming out soon. It seems like we have ideas every single dang episode.
I know, and I never write them down.
We just need to get on it. Yeah.
I love a
we
wet
definitely
house.
need a quote.
I love a wet house.
Love a wet house, Linda.
Oh my God. Oh, goodness. Be sure to check out Kenneth's band Pangolin everywhere you can listen to music online, and follow them on social media at PangolinFL. And as always, if you could please leave a spooky rating and review on whatever podcast platform you're listening to, we would love to hear from you, the listener, and it would really help us out. And of course, as I promised, before we go, here is our next Rush of Fear listener submission.
Hey, Rush of Fear folks, this is Ken. I've been a long-time listener of you guys and always enjoy your pod. My favorite house is the tie between Graveyard Games and Scarecrow. Graveyard Games is one of my favorites. It was great from end to end, but I really like Scarecrow because I think it's the scariest house that they've ever done.
Fair.
My favorite scare zone is definitely Trick or Treat. I thought it really captured the movie well, and I probably went through it 20 times that year. And my favorite memory was the time I surprised my wife on her birthday by taking her to Halloween Horror Nights. And she thought it was just going to be the two of us, but I had planned to have our two sons come in from out of town, and we met her in the Monsters Cafe, and she didn't have any idea that was going to happen. So that's it. Thank you.
That's awesome.
That is so cool. Well, Ken, thank you so much for submitting. That was so sweet. I have goosebumps. That's so I love stuff like that. Wow.
It's unanimous.
Perfect gift for a mom any day.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. And unanimously, Ken's love Graveyard Games.
I guess so.
Just across the board.
Yeah. Crazy. Well, yeah, there you go.
Sweet. All right. Well, thanks for listening, everyone. The podcast has come to an end. Now get out.
Oh, gosh. I always lose my mouse.
See you later.
Bye, Barbie.
Bye, Ken.
Bye, Linda.